Okay, how are you guys today? This is Sandy, your licensed realtor here in Central Florida. Today we want to do a video on who can buy a home today at an 8% interest rate. Interest rate we're in what? The end of October 2023, and interest rate is at 7.86 or 96 or 7.76 or 7.86, something like that. And we still have buyers on the market, and people are wondering, should I wait for the interest rate to come down? Is the market gonna crash? Should I really buy or sell right now? You know, what's really going on? And especially if you are selling a home to buy another home, that's even a bigger question, because it's like, okay, so if I sell my home, what can I buy and what is my monthly payment gonna be? Especially if you currently have a lower than 8% interest rate, right? It's like, well, why am I even selling? So let's talk about it, guys. So the first thing I'm gonna say, if you're looking to buy a home with this high interest rate in 2023 of October and moving forward, I don't know if they're gonna lower it. The first thing I would look at is builders. And I know you're like, oh my God, Sandy, you're always talking about this. But guys, really, builders are a great way to go because they're offering a lot of buy down on your interest rate. Some builders are offering a start off at 5.66% or 5.67, something like that. Some builders are offering a 3-2-1 buy down, and we kind of just discussed that in another video. So a 3-2-1 buy down would be if the interest rate is at 7.9%, the first year you're going to pay 3% less than that, right, in owning the home. The second year you'd pay 2% less, and the third year you'd pay 1% less, and the fourth year the interest rate would then go to 7.96. Let's talk about that for a little bit though. So you have 3 years to refinance because it's called a 3-2-1 buy down. You're gonna at the qualifying level. That means when you're going to qualify for the mortgage, they're gonna qualify you at the high interest rate at the 7.96. So the bank needs to know that you're qualified going in the mortgage at the highest interest rate, which would be, as an example, the 7.96 right now. So if you qualified at the highest interest rate, the first year you're paying 3% less of that interest rate, the second year 2% less, and the third year 1% less, and the fourth year it kicks in. So guess what? You have 3 years to refinance. And we all know that there's no way the interest rate is going to continue to be the same for 3 years. Interest rate fluctuate. So that means during that time frame, you have time to refinance into a lower rate should the interest rate drop. So in the third year, you could say, okay, this is the third year. The next year, the fourth year, it's going to go in the regular rate at 7 point, whatever the percentage is, let's say 8%. So this would be the best time for me to refinance, and you could refinance at that point. Some builders are also offering a permanent buy down, which means you get a reduced rate in your interest rate, but it is permanent. It's not going to do a 3-2-1 or a 2-1 or whatever the buy down situation is. So you have a temporary buy down and a permanent buy down. In either one of the situations, you can always refinance. So remember that you're going to engage the mortgage rate, but you're going to marry the home, right? So the home is permanent, the interest rate is not. You could, do different things with the interest rate. Now, another thing with builders is, let's say somebody was buying a home and the deal fell through because of whatever reason. They couldn't qualify for the mortgage, whatever the situation is. If you're able to find those homes, like if you went to a building development and you're like, is there any homes that are ready to move in? That's where you're going to find them, right? Do you have any ready to move in homes? And the ready to move in homes is either going to be the inventory home or the home that a deal just fell through and the builder needs to sell it right away. The ones that the builder have to sell right away because the deal fell through because of financing or whatever reason is going to be the best deals that you can get, because the builder is now eager to get rid of it because they're not in the business of building homes and keeping them. So you need to work with a really qualified realtor who understands the new construction community, us, and who understand how to go to the builders and find out what kind of deals we could get. Now, once you're a realtor and you have an outstanding relationship with these builders, they will call us and send us emails saying, hey, either that we have a great program right now, this is the interest rate we're offering, or we just have a deal fall apart and model whatever it is, price up whatever it is, and because we want to sell in the next 30 days, this is the interest rate we're offering. So there's a lot of gold and diamond in working with new construction and working with a realtor who specializes in new construction. You just don't want to walk onto a new construction development or site or a community and not have a qualified realtor with you, because the builder is not going to give you all the secrets. They're going to try to field you out is what they're going to do. So the builder's rep are going to try to field you out to see where you are in the buying process, or you're ready to buy, or you're just walking around looking around. Are you ready to buy a home that we have available right now, or do you want to build? They're going to feel you up before they tell you what the deal is. The difference is with a realtor who specializes in new construction, they're going to already have the deal. So if you say to your realtor, you know what, I'm going to be looking at AYZ community, they will tell you, okay, go ahead and look, but don't sign anything with the builder, or let's make an appointment together so we could go together. And before you get there with that realtor, guess what they're going to do? They're going to call ahead and find out what's going on with the community. Is there any inventory home? Is there any home about to fall apart? Sometimes they know the property is, sometimes they know that home is going to fall apart before it actually does, because obviously more than likely the buyer will be using the builder's preferred lender. And if the buyer is using the builder preferred lender, the lender is already telling the builder, hey, this deal looks a little bit shaky. It might not go through. I'll let you know within a week or two what's going on. So that's why I'm going to always open new construction, especially in this market. But let's talk about resales for a while. Let's say, Sandy, I get all that, but and if I want new construction, or I'm at even the price point of new construction, what's the next thing to do? Next thing to do is to find off-market sellers. So that means we're looking for people who are looking to sell their home, but it's not yet on the market. It's not on Zillow, not on Realtor.com, it's not none of those places. That way we're able to negotiate a better deal with you. When we work with our clients, we work with them to we push them towards off-market properties or new construction. Why do we do that? Because that's where you're going to find the diamond in the rough. That's where you're going to find the deal. It's hard to find, that's why a lot of realtors won't do it. And it's just easier to just, say to a buyer, did you see anything on Zillow that you like? Did you see anything online that you like? Okay, I'm going to go in my MLS system and send you a bunch of homes, pick from one. You don't want that, because all those homes are offered to the general public. You don't want that kind of deal. You want the realtor to say to you, okay, where are you looking to buy? What community interests you? You like AZY community? Okay, let me contact some sellers over there or homeowners over there to see if anyone is thinking of selling. Let me see if it works in your time frame. As long as we know that you're approved to buy, an approved meaning financially that you got a pre-approval and you're approved for X, let's say 450, and you want to live in XYZ community, and we know that those homes are within your price point, then of course you're going to go out and try to find your off-market property. It could be a property that was already on the market and it got expired or canceled. Those are some of the best deals, because guess what? That homeowner tried to sell the home did not sell. Now if they really have to sell, they're going to be more flexible. So might be able to say, hey, we have a buyer and they're looking to buy, but they're looking for, something that they can afford. Would you be willing or able to help them buy their interest rate down? Will you be willing or able to help them with their closing costs? Are you willing or able to give them a 2-year home warranty? Not a 1 year, a 2 year. Okay? So that is where the deals are. So the deal in today's market, October 2023, the market changes every day. So today, in this time frame we're in, October 2023, the best way to buy a home, you could still buy it. You want to look for a deal. You want to look for a diamond in the rough. And the diamond in the rough does not mean the house need works. It means that it's a deal out there that nobody else knows about, whether it be from the builder or from a resale homeowner who is looking to sell, and they will work with you to help you to afford to purchase the home. Whether that be with an interest rate buy down, helping with the closing costs, paying a home warranty up front, or even, I forgot this, wow, ding, 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 light bulb, being able to transfer the mortgage. So let's say you had an FHA or VA loan, right? That's what you have on the home. If the homeowner has an FHA or VA loan on the home, more than likely they may be able to transfer it over to you. So you'd still qualify for the home, but because you're taking over their mortgage, you get their interest rate. So if their interest rate is 3%, 4%, anything below 8%, you could actually assume the mortgage, right? And get the same payment, and then you would pay the down payment. You'd pay the regular down payment, whatever it is for you to qualify for that mortgage. A lot of lenders doing assumable mortgage, and that's also another way to go. So let's talk about the 3 things. Working with a builder, finding an off-market property, working with the seller, or finding a homeowner who has an assumable mortgage that you can assume with a low interest rate. Thank you so much for listening. Remember to subscribe to us, like us, follow us, click on the bell there so you'll be notified whenever we have a brand new video. I keep forgetting to say this. Also, if you want more details as to what I just discussed, feel free to give us a call, send us a text. Information should be somewhere up here or below. We do a lot of complimentary consultations all the time. It does not obligate you to buy or do business with us, because what we do is we love to help people buy and sell real estate. See you on the next video.